Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be reviewing the YSL All Hour Stick Foundation. So if you want to see how this product works, then just keep watching. So I did get this product in a influencer box. If you don't know what that is, anybody can sign up for it and they randomly select you to receive free products in exchange for reviews. They never say it has to be a positive review, it's just a review in general. Normally there is stipulations like you have to do it on a specific platform. Actually, I don't even know what this one is. I just started filming because I wanted to review this anyways. So my stipulations for this are to review the product on Sephora.com, show it off on Instagram, and post on Sephora's gallery. So that's all it is. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to have a good review. It just wants a review in general. So like I said, I received this. It is the YSL Stick Foundation. It is the All Hours Stick Foundation. This is what the packaging looks like. It is just a roll-up tube. I have been using it, so it did come with a Y embossed on it. Let's read the product. So it has 20 shades, which isn't that good. It's supposed to be medium coverage. I'm off of Sephora's website. Skin type literally says for everyone. I hate when foundations do that. That's never the case. It is supposed to be a matte finish. So it says it's a medium to full coverage, oil-free foundation stick that provides a natural matte finish, feels weightless on skin, and controls shine all day. It says that it's supposed to give you all hours liquid foundation, but in a new buildable coverage, multitasking, and ultra convenient format that can be used anywhere, anytime. So it's supposed to be their all hours stick foundation, or it's supposed to be their all hours liquid foundation just in a stick form, which I haven't tried the liquid, so I don't know. That's mostly, I mean, it says some other things. An oil-free cream to powder formula. I actually would believe that. So I have tried this twice before. It retails for $48 and it is 0.32 ounces, which I'm curious how much the Hourglass one is. So, okay, so the Hourglass Stick Foundation, which is something I would compare this to because I do know the Hourglass has like nothing in it. So the Hourglass is actually 0.25 and this is 0.32. So this actually has more than the Hourglass, but to me, it feels like there's nothing, and I'm thinking it's like an optical illusion with the packaging because the packaging is so short in this, whereas the Hourglass it's thin, but it's long, so it makes you think there's more, but I guess there's actually less in that one, and that one's $2 less than this one. So this is in the shade BD20 Warm Ivory. I was picking off of, when you get influencer, they'll ask you, they say, hey, you qualify or something for a box, and then you fill out these, or no, they tell you you've been selected for a box. So then it asks you some questions and things like that. So it asked me the shade, and so I picked this shade Warm Ivory because I felt like the other ones just seemed like very cool toned or neutral. So I picked this one, but it's actually too dark for me. So as you can see right here, with me applying it, it is slightly too dark, but I just bring it down my face or down my neck to blend it. I agree with the medium coverage. I don't agree with the full. I do think you can get it pretty full coverage, but it's not actually full coverage. I do know though, like the website said, it's medium to full. I have tried this with a sponge. I've tried it with a version of an Artiste brush, not actually an Artiste though. And then also just a kabuki brush. And I found the best way to apply it to get the kind of coverage I want is a kabuki brush. Doing it with something like the Artiste brush, it moves it, but it shears it out, which is weird because those kind of brushes, normally you get the most coverage, but you don't. And then the sponge, I have some stick foundations I can use a sponge with, and it still keeps the coverage. This one though, it didn't keep the coverage, but it also wouldn't move it. So it's a cream to powder stick foundation, and I definitely agree to that. So I would work quickly with this, and I didn't realize that actually until this moment because I didn't read the claim, so I didn't know it was a cream to powder. So it now makes sense because every time I've tried to use it, it's really hard to blend out the streaks like when you're first just applying it. But that would make sense. It's because I'm doing my whole face, I'm streaking it everywhere, then I'm going and grabbing a brush and then blending it out. This dries down very fast because of that cream to powder formula. So you have to work quickly or you will see the line marks. So I have had this foundation on for 11 hours. I put it on at 7 this morning. It is 6:35 at night. So I'm going to zoom you in. I hate doing this. I'm gonna zoom you in and let you see what it looks like after 11 hours. So I've had this makeup on for 11 hours. So I am sick, and so I have been touching my nose a lot, and I've been touching my chin like this a lot. So my chin is pretty much gone. My nose is slightly gone. I will tell you, I forgot to put primer on this morning. So, but I do notice there's not really a difference between when I had primer on and when I didn't, and I use a hydrating primer, and that's all I use. So I actually didn't notice much of a difference. I am kind of missing it right here and a little right here. Just kind of the places that my face touches a lot. It is kind of dry right here. So my nose, where I'm normally dry, it is grabbing those areas, but I've also never found a foundation that doesn't. So let me zoom back out. So for having this on for 11 hours, I actually think it's really nice. If you don't know, I have really dry skin, especially right here and here. So it is clinging to those spots, but actually not that bad. I will say my biggest frustration is just getting the kind of coverage that I want. But if you're wanting a medium coverage, then I think this would be really nice for you. I personally just more of a full coverage because I hate my redness. So this, I can get close to it, it just takes a lot more work. And for me, a stick foundation is a convenient thing. So for me, I want something that's more full coverage because that's the look I want, but I want the convenience of a stick. So I will keep using this. I do think it's nice. I probably won't go buy another one though. Actually, I take that back. I might buy another one in the right shade because I do really like the fact that it is a cream to powder and that the powder isn't really too harsh on my dry parts. So since I didn't realize that it's a cream to powder, I have been powdering my whole face. So this is with powder on. Obviously because this is a cream to powder, you wouldn't need that. Normally in the mornings, I don't have time to wait for a foundation to dry, so I just don't care and I just slap on powder. So I would really like to try this without powder because it does dry really fast. Like I do notice, like this morning I was just testing and I noticed that my face was dry to the touch. I still out of habit put powder on, which I probably shouldn't have, but anyway, so I do think I'd actually keep using this, keep trying it out. If you want me to do an update video like a couple weeks in of trying it, if my thoughts have changed, just let me know if you want to see that and I will be happy to do that. Especially because for me, $48 for something this tiny is a lot of money to spend. So I would personally rather know if it's good or not. Obviously everyone has different skin types, skin textures, skin reacts different, so it might not work the same that it does for me, for you, but at least you could get an idea. So I think I'm gonna keep using it. There's a possibility I might buy a better color, but I don't know. I think the color it's okay enough that I can just blend it down and it's not too crazy off. That's one thing, another reason I like to powder is because my powder is lighter, so it helps bring that color down. But yeah, that's all I have for this video. So thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next one.